He hadn't meant to idealize her, to put her on a pedestal. Radiant, she was. She drew people in, shook their hands, pulled up chairs for them. "Are you the organizer?" she'd been asked. No, she wasn't. Just a woman with a smile, a woman in a sundress who scooted over and made room. And then she directed her smile at him, her warmth, her questions. "What does your tattoo mean?" she asked, leaning in. He felt his hands start to tremble. "I drew it," Matthew said. It was a ghost he'd scribbled in his notebook the day his dad ignored his new shoes, real leather shoes for a real man. "I think I felt invisible," he said. "What does that feel like?" she asked outright. How would she know? Later, at a cafe, he felt too visible under her gaze. He noticed the way her nose was peeling from a sunburn, thin trimmed hairs. She was far from perfect, just an ordinary person. He told himself he wouldn't idealize her, not this time. He was aware of his patterns. Happy was the right word to describe how he felt in her orbit, ordinary, just like her. At least that's what he told himself. But then, things got complicated. "But you don't know me," Nora said later, propped up on a pillow. "I know," said Matthew. "I've been reminding myself you're flawed. It sounds like you've been thinking a lot about me," she replied. "Idealizing me, really, but that's also obsessive. I don't want to be anybody's limerent object. It's dehumanizing. You know, nobody ever sees me. They just project their fantasies onto me." After a night they spent together, she texted him. "Hi Matthew, I think we got carried away. Is it okay if we go back to being platonic?" He responded with pages and pages of text. Psychoanalyzing her, telling her she was afraid of intimacy, hurt, closed off. He felt he was owed something. Nora was overwhelmed. "I simply don't want to be with you," she finally wrote back. "And that's okay." He blocked her. Then blocked her to argue more. We don't know how others see us in their minds. But that doesn't mean it isn't violating. Nora felt it. She felt him taking the idea of her, pulling it apart, reassembling it like a doll, choosing his favorite eyes, removing the mouth. He'd reduced her to a screen for his own desires. Nightmares started to linger. Nora lay in bed, heart pounding. Was he outside? She fastened the chain lock, shut the curtains. Nausea and goosebumps. All from a near stranger who'd created a whole story about them in his head. And seemed to believe it was real. Limerence isn't flattering. It's degrading, dehumanizing. Meanwhile, Matthew stood outside her building, locked. The cold wind climbed up his spine. If he could just speak to her in person. He watched another resident enter, and just in time. His shoe became a door jamb. He slipped inside, sat in the stairwell outside Nora's door, and rehearsed his lines. Knock, knock. If he could just speak to her in person. Knock, knock.